Today's episode is going to be me reading from Listverse different history lists. This first one is 10 baffling World War I mysteries we may never solve. Number 10. Who killed John Parr? John Parr was likely one of the first, if not the first, British citizen to be killed during World War I. But no one really knows what happened to him. The young man from London was just 14 when he signed up to fight, lying about his age to join the military. His first deployment was to northern France in 1914, where his unit was one of those tasked with stopping the German advance through Belgium. But by the time his comrades engaged the German troops, Parr was already missing, yet the British military would continue to claim he was alive for several months before blatantly recognizing his death in 1915. Parr was a member of the reconnaissance team who rode bicycles through the war-torn countryside to deliver messages. During the build-up to the Battle of the Marne, the first major British engagement of the war, his companions said that they ran into a German unit and Parr was killed, a story that was supported by an 8-year-old Belgian girl. His body was said to have been recovered and buried by the Germans, but military and war researchers say that the skirmish could not have happened as Parr's companion described it. The Germans were still well outside the area where other messengers would have been riding, and there are no records of the encounter in British or German files, diaries, or journals. That leaves open the possibility that the 14-year-old soldier was killed by friendly fire. Perhaps unfamiliar British and Belgian troops mistook each other for Germans, but the manner of his death will probably never be known for certain. Parr's distraught mother wrote letter after letter to the British military in an attempt to get some closure about her son's fate. It never came. Number 9. The Lost Treasure of the Tsars. As World War I wore on, Russia was having its own problems on the home front. Problems that would ultimately lead to the execution